Okay, this is a Eddy. Like it's got a hole in the cover plate there, and it's missing half a handle because I've been doing horrible things to it. But the spring strength in here is still the same. So this plunger here is full compression at around 16 newtons or something. And with this device here, because the spring's very strong, it means it feeds really well for lead, but it doesn't lock very well for top rope solo. So with this little bit of slack side rope here, it's not enough to stop it if you just fall without pre-locking. What Joseph Healy does is doesn't move or something, and then just holds the slack side rope and just locks it probably, or does it manually, like whatever his heart desires, I guess. But there are some other things you can do to trick the device in doing stuff. All right, this is the same Eddy, and this time James Morgan guy is a clever guy. He's worked out that quick link's a nice size to just pinch the ropes together, provide extra friction, and it also allows you to use the handle still. So you came up with that kind of quick link mod. And the same thing works for top rope. So if I just chuck a quick link on there, then I don't have to pull the slack side of the rope or anything like that. Once there's even less rope in the system, like if it gets down to like half a meter or something like that, then things get dicey. So you'd have to still watch it at the start of a climb. This is same deal again with just a small carabiner, like a Gribble plume, and it's sort of similar. Like it helps produce extra friction, but below a certain threshold, like again, once there's very little slack side weight, then you can get this one moving. So Healy's method of just holding the ropes definitely the safest with the unmodded one, even if you're using a quick link or a carabiner or something. But they help. Yeah, just to give you an idea why spring strength matters. This is another device that I've mucked with. This one's got a 12, like full engagement at 12 newton instead of around 15, 16 or something like that. And this is, it still suffers if you're moving slowly. You get this thing sliding, but you can actually lock this one. Oop, not then, dead. Yeah, like it's still sketchy, but yeah. Spring strength matters. Yeah, just to compare, this is a Gregory 2. There's only about like a meter 30 or something of slack side weight here, and it still wants to lock up quite well. Like if I was falling slowly, and I was about a second a pitch or something like that, far off the deck, and I didn't tie it back up, not at the base of the rope, then potentially you could slide off it and kill yourself that way. But it locks pretty good. Most Gregory failures and stuff that I've read about are just people blocking cams and rigging them back ways and blocking them with carabiners and that sort of stuff. But yep. All right, so this is the Eddy again, and a rope that I've been given. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what it's called, or I don't know how diameter or anything. But what I do know is what length it's going to produce kind of reliable locks at. So here we're in the kind of 5-6 meter mark, and the device just wants to lock down straight away. Now when we're talking about all this kind of slack side weight stuff, obviously when there's a falling body, you crash into the cage loop and that can trigger locks. When you're falling, the rope can move into different orientations, not this straight down orientation, that can produce different locks. The rope can run over your body, that can help contribute to locks. What we're talking about here is just crude, what does this device want to lock up at? So if you don't know much about your rope, or if you think you know a lot about your rope, but you don't really, just hang increasing amounts of slack underneath the device and just just try and find the cherry zone in a way. Now what's interesting with this kind of cherry zone here is when you start to find where it wants to lock up quite reliably. It also gives you an indication of how much weight is needed to get a kind of auto feed going on. So we're starting to see around 5-6 metres with this rope. We're starting to see self-feeding or auto feeding. So that's a lot of weight.